Hello. I've been asked many times, how do I stay dry in a hammock in extreme storms? I'm going to do a video today and just show you how I do it. There's many different ways, but this is how I do it, and I do stay dry out there, and that's what really matters. The most asked question, does rain run down your straps and get your hammock wet so you're laying in a puddle? There is a metal carabiner here. Plus, when I tie it like this, I have this hung down as well. Water runs down your strap, hits here, and runs down this line. This line here. It runs down through. Plus, it will drip off of here and such, because water will take the path of least resistance. So, having this metal carabiner here, it does not soak into this and continue down through. The other very important part of this is have your tarp out past here. You want your tarp at least past this part, because if you have this part exposed, it's going to hit here and run down and soak into your hammock. You have to have all this covered by your tarp. Also very important is your tarp placement. Don't have it very high. I'm going to actually, I can put it right at my strap or a little bit higher, but that's it. You want it to cover at least a couple feet or a foot past this spot here, because rain does not usually go straight down. It's being blown, especially in the woods, all over. So this one here, what I would do is I'd bring it up to about here. It's covering here, and as you see, it's quite far back from my hammock. So if I had this here, like that, and that comes out like that, you have good coverage. I'm going to set this up and show you what I mean. It's covering this here. The only place is going to get wet here. It will soak up a little bit and then drip. If you have your tarp way up and you lay down, wind can drive sideways like this and get you wet. So the closer your tarp is to your hammock, it can be better, especially when it's raining. I'm going to lay in this and just show you how far I sag, and I'm still covered. So this here, if I wanted to, I could bring it out a little bit more. I don't have this real tight, but even this would work. So to sum this up, you have to keep your straps covered and make sure that your knot and your carabiner and your other straps to your hammock are covered for sure. You may have some excess going from the tree down to your carabiner that will get wet, but having that knot and the excess strap hanging down can help keep the rain off. Now, I do not have a problem, even in storms, driving rain, with my hammock soaking up water because of that setup. It works for me. Also, I always think when I set up any type of shelter, I visualize if it rains, driving rain, am I going to stay dry? Which way is the water going to run? That's what I do here as well. I'll make sure by looking down the sides and such, make sure I'm covered. And having your tarp lower to your hammock, because once you lay in it, it's going to sag, is going to help big time, especially when you have driving rain. You have your, your tarp up there, basically 3-4 feet above your hammock. It starts blowing in sideways, you're going to get wet. Now, this works for me, and I hope some of these tips may work for you as well. And enjoy. I mean, there's nothing like staying dry in a hammock and listening to the rain. Take care, and thanks for watching.